Oh, it's Ddraig here again, and it occurred to me the other day that some people may not even ever tried to use a mod for Total Warhammer game. So I thought I'd do a quick guide on how to use them. So this guide is going to be for Warhammer 2, but it's the same principle for Rome 2, Shogun 2, First Warhammer, etc. Pretty much any recent Total War game in the last 5 or 6 years. This is exactly the same way of doing it. So what you need to do is highlight your Total Warhammer 2 in Steam, click on Browse the Workshop, and this brings you to a new screen which has all the mods that people have created. And it's got these a quick overview of the most recent ones in the past week there, and some of the most popular ones. Now, as you start off, first the best place to start, most popular, over time period, all time. So this just shows you the most popular mods on the Steam Workshop and gives you a good basis. And you can browse them. You can also search for any mods. So I say I wanted to look for Grimhammer there, so just type in Grimhammer. So you've been recommended a mod on Reddit or anything, you can just quickly search for it and find out, and there it is there. You can see this is an update in progress, and I'll come back to that in a second. Let's go back to the front, go back to all time, and we're going to install a mod I've already covered on my channel, Region Trading mod, which is this one. So if I click in here, now the first thing you have to realise that any DLC or any update, or a big update for Total War, all the mods will not work up to that point. They have to be redone. Some are quite complicated, so some take longer, some are a bit easier, and they can be done quicker. So make sure you know when the last DLC dropped. Now that was the Prophet and the Warlock, and that dropped about the 17th of April. Today is the 22nd, and as you can see, this mod here was last updated on the 20th. So this mod should now work. So always check to see when it was last updated, because if you download one that doesn't work, it might crash Total War or it just do nothing. So always check before you download it. It is updated and ready to go. Then check what it actually does, because I've got really excited about the mod, gone back up here, find out it hasn't been updated for a while. It's very annoying. I know this one. This is the Region Trading mod. Gives you a few pictures of what it does. Yeah, as you do exchange your regions with the computer. I've covered this in more data in another video, which I'll pop up here, around here, giving you a link to it. But I want to play this mod, so first thing you gotta do is subscribe to it. Now, this one, and it requires additional requirements. So if I click continue, all that is telling me that I need to download this one, which is the UI mod framework. And if I click on here, it's going to open up a new screen. Now this is the browser version. So I scroll down here. I want to subscribe to that one as well. So we'll subscribe to that. Done. Now if we go to the library and go to downloads, it should say that something's happened. And it doesn't give you the name of the mod. It just says workshop content downloaded. So it doesn't say which one you've just downloaded, and it's the same when they're updated. They're automatically updated. So whenever the mod creator updates his mod, it automatically do it as long as it's in your library. So let's go back. So we'll subscribe to that, and we'll subscribe to that. So that should work. So how do you actually get it to work? Now I'm going to use Carolingia as mod manager. Now I've already done a video on this, so I won't go into too much data about it, and I'll pop that up on the screen now to show you how to install and use this. Now at the time of recording this, Carolingia has just updated his Total War mod manager up by 2. So version 1.86 now is version 1.82 in my guide. Now the principle in storing it is exactly the same. Download the file, and it's exactly the same as I did with my guide. If you want to update it, download it again, and then just overwrite where you've installed your original version, and that's it. It will just work. So as you can see, I have now got these two mods activated. Because I was just doing this, just taking sure everything was working before I started recording. And so I want to try this out, so we'll just try that. We'll just tick the ones we want to use. And that is it. As you can see, this update Kydrin has done. He's doing another one soon. A bigger update. I'm just not sure exactly what's going to be in the content. But I will do a proper update of my video then. But in the meantime, all this is doing at the moment is saying anything before the 17th of April, which is when the DLC dropped, will not work. That's why it's an orange. Anything blue should work. So these two should work. Now this date is not the date it was created. It was date it was downloaded to your machine, just so you're aware. It was actually, if we go back to Steam, this was actually updated on the 20th. So just take that in mind. Let's launch this, and I'll just make sure it works for you. And while that's loading up, and that is the basic principle of how to use mods. All you have to do, subscribe to it, go into Kydrin's mod manager, tick the ones you want to use, launch, and it should work. Just check, like I did. Like for this mod, you needed some other mod to get it to work. The UI mod framework for this, in this case. So always check that you've got both of those installed. Now I know this mod is very compatible with other mods, so I can use it with. Okay, let's just skip this intro. Go away. Quickly turn the sound down because it's quite loud. There we go. And we'll start a new campaign just to prove it is actually working. Just quickly do that. We'll go to in again. And quick start. Right, as I was saying. So make sure that your mod you want to use is compatible with other mods. Now it will say in the description how compatible it is. And I know this region trading mod doesn't change that much. All it is adding some UI code. So I know this one is compatible with pretty much the vast proportion of them. But some are not. Like a big overhaul mod, like say Grimhammer or Radius's mod, they are not as compatible as others because they change so much. So just be aware that some mods are just not compatible. Skip that intro. Let's just check it's worked. So if we click on the Dependency tab, go to view, and there you are, there's my new icon there. Click on that, and as you can see, the mod is working perfectly. And that is how to play with mods. So if I just quit out of Total War, exit back to Windows, and away I go. And I can now untuck these, and if I press launch now, it will just launch Total War Warhammer 2 as default. And that is it. It's as simple as that. I hope you found this useful. If you did, please share it and like it, so other people can find out more about modding and such things. Right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.